Hello guys and welcome back to another UCL Fantasy Matchday 3 video. In the previous video I activated my Limitless chip and today we're going to build my final draft and we're going to see how it is going to look. Today, as you can see, we received the news that Saka is doubtful, so I need to prepare something in case that he is missing the game. The way that I'm going to go is I'm going to go through all of the positions. Let me open the match. Stats, as we don't care about anything else apart from the current match week, as no need for future preparation, no need of anything, only match day 3 matters. So today I'm going to start by removing all the players that are a little bit questionable in my team, and I'm going to leave only the players that are 1,000,000% walked into my team. So we're starting with the goalkeeper's position in Raya and Sommer. I honestly think that both of those keepers are going to be part of my squad unless some injury news happen on deadline stream or something like that. I'm keeping both Raya and Sommer. The good thing about Raya is he faces Shakhtar, and after keeping 2 clean sheets in UCL, I believe that one more clean sheet is going to be good. The way that it goes is that he plays on the 22nd. The good thing about that after is that we have Ian Sommer facing Young Boys on the Wednesday night, and we're going to have a rotating pair of keepers. Next up, moving into defense, I'm tempted to do several things. So first of all, I need a second Arsenal defender. I don't know if I'm opting for an Arsenal attacker, as currently Odegaard and Saka might be off, so that doesn't scream a lot of goals for their team. In order for them to protect and to be better, they need to build from defense, and I think another defender from Arsenal is needed, so Gabriel keep his place in the team. Next up, the defender that is going to keep his place 1,000,000% is called Frimpong. I believe that Bayer Leverkusen are going to have an amazing week, and he had an assist, he had a clean sheet, even with a yellow card, and he had 2 assists in the first week. I believe Frimpong is amazing, and I believe that we need to put Bayer Leverkusen defenders into our team, because going forward, match day 4 against Liverpool, then it's Salzburg, and then most probably Atletico and Sporting. So match day 6 we're going to miss match day 4. So if you're stacking on some Leverkusen defenders, it's right about now. The rest of the defense can go Trent. I know that he has been playing well and he has some good points, but 6 ball recoveries, pretty good return, 3 balls recoveries here, an assist, so he's doing his job nicely, but I believe that they can concede a goal, so he's a little bit iffy. Next up is Rico Willis. I need a City defender, but the question is, should I keep Rico or should I do something else? With Kyle Walker most probably being injured, I believe that Rico Willis is still going to operate in midfield, even though that he did not have the best performance away from, not away from home, but at home. Still, I believe that I'll be opting for him and I'll be keeping Rick Willis, so he will remain to the side. And finally, it's Theo Hernandez, who, to be fair, got 7 ball recoveries in the first game, but only 2 in the second. And he played 90 minutes in both games, but still he is leaving the side. Moving into midfield, Wirtz remains into the side, 18 points in the first 7 in the second game with player of the match. Without him scoring, he got 2 player of the match awards. I think that's a great return from him. He had a clean sheet and 3 ball recoveries. Even without scoring the goal, he got the man of the match award. And Phil Foden being rested during midweek, during the Prem game against Wolves, he came on as a sub. I think that he is going to do a tremendous job into midweek, and he is going to be part of the squad no matter what. Saka as doubtful player, he's out. Barkova, I am not too sure, should I go for him or should I go for a Dembele from their team. So for now he's leaving, and Lukman looks nailed, but let's remove him from now. So we've got 3 defenders, 2 goalkeepers and 2 midfielders. Moving into the front line, Haaland, the best captain option for match day 2, for day 2, so he remains into the squad. Gyökeres faces Sturm Graz. Sturm Graz played, how exactly did they play? So they conceded how many goals? 1 against Bruges, but let's be fair, Bruges is not the greatest of teams, and I think they defeated Wipe. No, they lost to Brest, so I believe they are losing to Sporting, so I'm keeping Gyökeres in. He is one of the most informed strikers in the world. Now, Oli Watkins' spot is debatable. I think that he is an amazing forward. He's made an assist in the first game, 3 ball recoveries in the second. Now he faces Bologna. The fixture run is getting better after match day 5. But still, Bruges, Bologna, Leipzig, Monaco, and Celtic are good games for him. But for now, let's remove him and let's assess our options. So we have 2 goalkeepers, 3 midfielders, 3 defenders, 2 midfielders, and that is 9 players with the forward line. So we need to find 6 players that are going to join our squad. Moving into the defensive deliberation, let's finalize the defense, as it's going to be easier way to build a team. We don't have a budget, so everything is going to be relatively good. So they kept 2 clean sheets so far, Bayer Leverkusen, and most of their defenders are there. Emre Can scored a goal. The bust from Sporting, I think, he scored in this and made a lot of ball recovery. So this guy is a good contender to join the frame. 5 points without a clean sheet with a goal conceded. That's some good numbers, but only 3 ball recoveries in the easier fixture. There they finished 1-1. So I'm not so sure, should I stack up players from a team like, let's go to Matchday 3, a team like Paris Saint-Germain, because they're facing PSV, but Paris Saint-Germain are only with 3 points and they will need to stack points. So here the thing is that I'm more than interested to go for a player like Hakimi. This guy is hell of an attacking player. He has only 9 points so far, 3 ball recoveries, but only 1 goal scored so far. If they score goals, I believe Hakimi is going to be involved. Another thing that I want to discuss is adding another Bayer Leverkusen defender, and that Bayer Leverkusen defender is going to be Grimaldo. Both of them are so amazingly good. They're playing on the second day, so I'm really willing to put some players from so let's start on date. So we have only 1 defender so far. On the first day, we may need to pick some players that play more on the first day, as I will need to have variation in order to decide and not have 3 returning players and then to decide which one to leave on the bench. I need to have some variety, so that's why I went with a Milan player here, because I could have went with more, but Gyökeres plays on the 22nd. I think more players will be added that play on the 22nd, so let's see how we can do regardless of that. Another player that I tend to want to add is from Benfica, as they face Feyenoord. Feyenoord in the last time around, they lost like seriously bad to Bayer Leverkusen, yes, 0-4, and they basically barely defeated Girona, while Benfica won 2 games in a row. So I want to add a Benfica defender. I know that sounds a little bit strange with Benfica scoring a lot of goals and they may not keeping a lot of clean sheets, but this defender has been performing really well. And if we go to the defensive department and if we go to Benfica, we can see that guy called Carreras. I know that Ba is so up high, but he scored a goal, made 10 ball recoveries, and in the first game, how many ball recoveries he made? 4, so he's on 14. While Carreras, playing as a left back and he's pretty nailed, got only 12 points so far, but 9 ball recoveries in the first, plus 8, that is 17. So it's not that much ahead. We need to basically decide between the 2 of them. Benfica players, I'm believing in Carreras versus Ba, so give me your shout out. But honestly, this guy playing as a left back against Feyenoord, I think that he can cause some serious damage. Ba can cause that damage as well, 5 points in a game that they conceded, and he played only 37 minutes, so maybe he is not that nailed. I don't know, I'm not such a Benfica fan. We're going to discuss a lot of options, but Carreras has been there and I'm adding him. Another player for the 23rd, that's a little bit worrying, so I'm now going to go and add a player from the 22nd. I need to have at least 2 defenders playing so I can have rotation, as defenders tend to be the players that receive the least points in those fixtures, so I need to go and sort it out. So picking a player, I can pick from Monaco, I can pick from Milan, I can pick from Juve, as they're being rock in the league, but in Champions League they have conceded some stupid goals, while Stuttgart has been playing well, but I cannot a Juve defender, mainly Gatti, Real Madrid and Dortmund I'm avoiding, Girona, Bratislava, I don't think so. Aston Villa versus Bologna, maybe a Villa defender like Luka Dean is going to be good. Like Luka Dean, how is he playing? in the Champions League. Oh, 14 points so far, but that's due to some clean sheets and some ball recoveries, but nothing too amazing. Yeah, more minutes being played. I think that he's a good shout out to join the frame. Sporting defender is good, but honestly, I think I might go just for Hakimi and forget about it. I know that he's probably not on penalties and probably nothing too amazing would happen, but this guy Hakimi, historically, I believe that he has been doing amazingly well. Let's see how he's doing in the league. Is he nailed? Because if he isn't, I'm not going to go with not nailed defender, even though I can rotate him. But still, I don't want to do that. So in this lineup, oh, Zion Emery played while Hakimi was benched. Okay, against Nice. Okay, Hakimi played here. Maybe he just got a rest against Strasbourg. I don't know, or he had yeah, maybe a rest. I'm not too sure, but quite worrying that he didn't play. Maybe he wasn't needed, but still. Marco Asensio, oh, Dembele didn't play as well. Fabian Ruiz didn't play. Nuno Mendes didn't play. Marquinhos, yeah, they just got a rest. I think they just got rested. This is the lineup I think they're going to go for with Dembele here. So Hakimi, Marquinhos, Pacho, Mendes. Yeah, I think that Hakimi is safe. Did he play full minutes against Girona? Yes, he did. He hasn't scored a goal yet, I think, which is a little bit worrying, but let's see. So this season, Ashraf Hakimi in the Champions League, he didn't score for sure. Here he scored a goal with expected goals. Yes, he's pretty high. He's operating highly enough. He has been greatly attacking throughout the years. So yeah, it's between him and Luka Dean, and I think I will have more versatility here by bringing him. What about Monaco? Let's see Monaco and Van der Son, because we will know that he starts and we will know that he will be there. They won a game and drew a game, and I believe that against Crvena Zvezda they can do some serious damage. Van der Son has been playing. Let's see Van der Son and how he is performing. So in the Champions League he has no goals, but he has 2 assists against Barcelona. I think he managed to do that. So let's bring his stats up. Maybe I will go for Van der Son. I don't know. I want to have some versatility. 7 points here and 2 points here. 2 goals conceded, only 3 ball recoveries, and he got subbed off pretty early. So how he has 2 assists by Sofa score, but only 1. Okay, whatever. Those maybe don't count the same. 1 goal and 1 assist. Nothing too amazing to say the least. I think that Hakimi historically will be doing better. I know that's against PSV, but yeah, I'll be just relying on Hakimi. Theo Hernandez as well is an option. Maybe a third Arsenal defender is an option, but I'll be tempted to just pick Hakimi and believe in PSG and have players that I didn't own previously in my team, like Frimpong, Gabriel, Luis, Carreras, Hakimi. All of my defenses, so 7 players in defense, have been rotated. Grimaldo is always an option, but I want to put at least 1 more player in the 22nd, as I will need players playing at that day. Moving into midfield, here gets a little bit interesting. So I have 2 players on the 23rd, and player that I want to add is from Atalanta, and this is Lukman. Lukman has been doing well. He scored a goal, made an assist, clean sheet, ball recoveries is coming his way, so he's a good option. Another amazing option that I missed and several players pointed it out to me, that is Christian Pulisic. This guy has been doing pretty well. He scored against Liverpool, then he did not play particularly well against Leverkusen, but the whole Milan squad didn't. But if we look here at Pulisic and his form so far this season, and we go to Serie A, this guy has 5 goals and 3 assists. Those are some ridiculously good numbers, and we'll know if he starts, so that's a pretty high appeal in my opinion. So Pulisic comes right back in. Now I have to deliberate what to do here. So no team excites me that much from Matchday 1 in midfield. Like Villa, okay, I can go for Nana, I can go for Tielemans, who, by the way, has been performing really well. 18 points so far. He scored against Young Boys, he made an assist here. He had some ball recoveries with a clean sheet because he did well. Against Buone, he might be doing some wonders, but I'm opting for more attacking players here. Milan, yes, I already picked Monaco. No one excites me too much. If you go to Juve, and then we decide to pick some midfielders from Juve. McKennie injured, Cope Miners injured, everything else not to my speed. If we go for a forward, I think I can go for Vlahovic. If we go and see how Vlahovic has been doing, so they face a team like Stuttgart, but Stuttgart have been playing particularly well. I need to see their form, but currently against Juve they considered an own goal here, but Vlahovic played well, Cambiasu played well, and Cambiasu is considered striker. So let's go to Vlahovic. 2 matches, 2 goals in the UCL last time around. They defeated Leipzig with 9 men. I don't know, because it's not a team. Yeah, here he scored against PSV. He made an assist. He's a pen taker. He plays against Genoa. He scored against Verona. If we go and look at Cambiasu though, Cambiasu has been performing good as well, like against Leipzig with an assist, and basically that's it. If we go here, he has no goals and 1 assist in the league. He has only 1 goal, nothing too amazing. So I might be going for Dusan Vlahovic just because he's a pen taker. He plays for Juve. Juve need to win once again because their fixture run, I think, is going for the worst. Like Aston Villa, City, Bruges and Benfica not so hard. So yeah, Juve got the good draw, but Vlahovic, if we go and see, he played particularly well in the last game. He made an assist here, 14 points here, outside the box, ball recovery, so he can continue doing that. I think that Dusan Vlahovic needs to be into my team, and 180 minutes, I think I'm going for Dusan Vlahovic. As a pen taker, I need to add 1 more and to be done with the pen takers. So we now have 2 players, 22nd, 3, 4, 5, 6 players. 6 players from 15, not enough. I need to pick at least 1 more. I know that it's being deliberationally picking players, but if I don't have enough players to rotate after match day, after that day, I will be stuck in a bad position, and I don't want to be stuck into those positions. Like if I have to bring in 3 defenders, 1 attacker, so those are 4 players immediately, and then so 8 players without my goalkeeper, while if all of them return, I will have to leave someone. So I'm just going to get a good player for the second day, and then I'm going to pick a wild pick around the team. And the wild pick that I'm deliberating for sure is either a PSG attacker or just a Villa player. I know that this sounds strange, but I'm pretty tempted to just pick a Villa player here and forget about it. Yeah, I can go for an Arsenal player, but who is exciting from Arsenal in midfield apart from Saka? I don't think it's anyone. If we go and see, I think that we have, who do we have? Saka, Rice, and that's basically it. Trossard, Martinelli, not overly too exciting. But if we go to Aston Villa and just pick the player that I wanted to pick, and that player being Tielemans, I know that a lot of players are going to say, why the hell do you pick Tielemans? If he doesn't perform, guys, I'm just taking him out of my team, and that's it. And we're done, and we have more players to introduce. Yeah, we say, but if this and that and this and that, but listen out, guys. I have 8 outfield players, 9 players already. So Haaland, Foden, Wirtz, Carreras, Luis, Frimpong, and one more midfielder. So 7 without the keeper and an 8-1 with the keeper. So 7 outfield players will have to play. So I will need to free 7 positions basically. And if I have 8, so I have 7 without the goalkeeper, 6. So from 6 players, if all of them return, I'll be in a bad situation. But if at least 2 doesn't perform, I'll be in a good position to swap around and do well. So yeah, I think most of my players are going to return points, but even if 2 doesn't return, they will have some ball recoveries and I will be good to go, and I believe that's the way. Yeah, Gyökeres and Vlahovic blanking, yeah, it's not going to be good, but still. And the final guy here, I'm deliberating, should I go for Lookman or just stick to my guns and pick one of the players of the year so far, and that's Mohamed Salah. You say that, yeah, he scored a goal, made an assist, a clean sheet, player of the match, blah, 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 and he's not into the best shape of his life. I tend to disagree. And the best form in the UCL, I think they're going to play with Diaz. Gakpo and Salah, with Jota being out. So Salah and Diaz are going to be amazing. If you look at Luis Diaz, he hasn't returned so far. He had a clean sheet, a ball recovery here, but nothing offensively. In the first fixture, he didn't even finalize the game, while Mohamed Salah has been a staple. He played 89 minutes and 90 minutes here, and I want a big gun. I have not activated my Limitless just to pick some cheeky players. You're going to say, just why don't you pick Bellingham if you're deciding to go for a midfielder here, or just pick like Dembele? Like Dembele is a reasonable shout out to go for, but honestly, I don't feel quite confident in Dembele. Like, did he score something? I don't know, honestly. So going for Dembele. He hasn't scored in a while. He was benched here because of a rest. Okay, he scored here, 2 goals here. Okay, he has been scoring some goals, 2 assists here. Yeah, he's in a okay form. PSG are just destroying the league once again. But still, I think I'm going to go for a Tielemans, like a wildcard pick. Like, whatever happens there. Maybe if someone can persuade me away from that pick, it's going to be interesting to see. But yeah, I want an Aston Villa player just for the sake of it, and I think that Tielemans is good. Rodgers is another option to go for, but yeah, I think that just Tielemans is more exciting. Bale, not more exciting, but more different, and to say the least, like ball recoveries can always play into fruition. If something happens, I'm just taking him out, and that's it. If he scores or does something amazing, like, good for me. I don't know what happens. Maybe I will swap him at the end. But yeah, you have to come on the deadline stream and decide. But on the last day, I'm going for Mohamed Salah. Have in mind that if we have a confirmation that Saka has traveled and is starting, Tielemans is most probably leaving the side. And I know that I don't own Lookman, who is pretty popular, but I just wanted to do the team that way. So we're reviewing the transfers. We're confirming the transfers. Now we need to sort by date. And Hakimi is playing on this day, so subbing out 20 seconds. So we have 1-2 with Captain Gabriel or Captain Pulisic. I don't know what I'm going to do there. Tielemans, Vlahovic is a solid shout out as a captain, but I want to go different. At the end of the day, I'm most probably captaining Haaland. Either way, whatever happens. But yeah, Gabriel, just a rogue shout out. Once again, I may be persuaded to do something else and pick Gyökeres or Vlahovic or even Pulisic. But for now, I'm going to keep it on Gabriel, and let's see what happens. I'm confirming the transfers. So yeah, this is my team for Matchday 3. This is my Limitless draft. I know that's a little bit out of there, and maybe Luis can pick Vardio, but I believe Luis is just playing really good football right now, and against Sparta Praga, I just feel like he's going to do particularly well. Up front, penalty takers. In midfield, I have Pulisic, Wirtz, and Salah, penalty takers. In defense, I'm not particularly too excited with the attacking performance with all of my players, but yeah, I wanted to have a Benfica player who are playing well. I wanted to have a PSG player because they play on the first day. Leverkusen player is a must, and then the rest picks itself. I can have a Juve defender, I can have an Inter extra player, but I just wanted to do that. So guys, this is my final draft for Matchday 3. My Limitless draft. If you want to be part of the community, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. There is a Discord link down in the description where we discuss UCL fantasy. So if you want to join the Discord, please do so. If you want to become a member of the channel, you can do that to support me and to support the work that I am doing. Everything rest is completely free, so whatever, subscribing, liking, commenting, giving me ideas, just coming to the Discord, all of that is completely free. So if you want to do give advice to me, receive some advice from me or from the rest of the community, please do. But for now, guys, I'll be heading out. Bye.